Hello. What's up? We had so Noah Gamester and I had started constructing a deck a while ago, and then we put it aside and never got back to it. So if we have time and opportunity during my stream today, then we might be able to get back to that if we're interested. It was a Brawl deck, I think so. Yeah, it was a Brawl deck. Yeah, you were part of that too, as I recall. Okay. Stormwing Entity. Not terrible. We could go with a Scorching Dragonfire. Do we like the Stormwing Entity as a first pick? I'm not real crazy about blue from what I've seen of the format, but the Dragonfire could be good. So what do you think, guys? Entity, Dragonfire, or something else? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. The Enthralling Hold. What are the other two that you're looking at? The Citizen Training is okay. Bad Deal is, I don't know, sort of interesting. The Revelation is nice. Enthralling Hold. That's actually not bad. That is true. Here's another Dragonfire and a Shock. The Pteranodon is good. I don't know if we want to go green-red. The Banehound is very solid. I'm kind of liking that. What do you think of the Bolthound? Singer, nice. The black card, the Finishing Blow, really? Black and red Rakdos? I'm feeling like the Bolthound has some real upside. Yeah. Black in general, I think most people are agreed that it is the worst in the format. So I need a final on this pick. I have 9 seconds left. Right now we're on the Bolthound. I am tempted by the Dragonfire, but it looks like the Bolthound is where we're going to be. Okay. Battalion. Zombies, I don't see that. The Sanctum, I'm not real interested in a Sanctum deck. Ogre? This is really not a good pack. The art, maybe the Ogre? I'm really not seeing anything I like here. The Sky Scanner, maybe? For the card draw? I kind of like the Ogre. The Scanner's not bad, but if we want to go for a beatdown aggro kind of a deck... Gotta be faster. Waker of Waves. So we're on pick 4. Blue might be open because these are kind of playable. If we want to stay with the beatdown, then Magmut is fine, right? Waker of Waves could be worse. The Protege, the Short Sword. The Short Sword would have been... I mean, I do like the Magmut better than the Short Sword. Alright. So we have... So far, we're mono red. I'd very much like to see if red continues to come along. We have this Ogre. This is a good card, but right at this moment it'd be highly speculative, since we have not tread into either green or black. The Thallid is also a perfectly good 2 for 2. The Walking Corpse? I'm not crazy about it. If we're going to go into black, I'd rather take the Thallid. We have 2 3-drops, maybe an Ogre. Yeah. The Turn to Slag is another possibility. You like the Thallid? I'm willing to speculate on the death of the Thallid. Destructive Tampering, no thanks. So some green cards. These are fine green cards, nothing amazing. Anointed Chorister is good. If we go into white, then sure. Poisonous Fog Machine, I love it. That is great, Noah. All right, it looks like the Chorister is where we're going to be for now, unless you want to try any of these others. I think Chorister. I used to be able to sing back when my throat was better. Tempered Veteran. It's a 1/2, maybe, or the Gale. At this point, do we like the Gale Swooper or the Veteran better? I feel like we're likely to see more Gale Swoopers. And the black cards are uninteresting. Alright, I think the Veteran is where we're landing. There's another Chorister. Okay, that's fine. Think it's better. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so we have 2 Choristers. The Hobble Fiend. Alternately, I could take this in case green opens up. Do we like better the Hobble Fiend or the Blossoming Sands? I feel like the Sands is got a more possible upside, and we're not going to really miss out on this. The Gale Swooper. All right. As I said before, I think we're likely to see one or more Gale Swoopers as we progress. Dub is okay in an aggro-ish kind of a deck, and I'm not seeing anything here that pulls me into blue or the Sands is better. I agree with that. I'm going to ask you to really make your opinion known right away, because clearly there's a good amount of lag here. I'm already practically done with the next pick. Nothing here for us at all. The Sanctum came back. Fountain is pointless. This is pointless. I'm going to take the Steward just on some strange event. We end up going out of one of these colors. Too late now. The Sanctum. Too late. Sword, I think, is a clear pick out of here. And sure, a Walking Corpse. Ruined Halo? That's funny. Alright. Hellkite Punisher, if we think we can go into a long game. The Blight Fang. Oh boy. Maybe the Warded Battlements, actually. Or the Steed. I am very open to suggestion here. The Hellkite Punisher is good if we can get to the late game. This is a good card if you build around it properly. One of these could serve us okay if we stay red-white. I'll be honest, I'm kind of liking the Punisher. Even if it takes us a long time to get there. And we have about 2 seconds remaining. It looks like the Punisher is going to be our pick. Ooh! Nice red card. Okay. Sure Strike is fine. Turret Ogre, dub. I feel like this is a definite. If we can put a dub on the Brash Taunter, that would be insane. So I'm pretty sure this is our pick. Yep. Think we're agreeing on that one. Anything else here even worth discussing? And I think the answer is no. Well, here's a Dragonfire. So that's absolutely... The Wingmare is not bad, but I think the Dragonfire has to be where we end up here. You're right, 5. So you made a wise choice there. Yeah, there's nothing else here that's even in the conversation besides the Wingmare. Another Chorister, very interesting. Double... This is an interesting card. Excuse me. If we were more spells oriented, this would be a great pick. I feel like the Chorister has more upside, although we already have 2. We could take another Magmut. What do we like better, the Chorister and the Magmut? The Devils has not really served well. The Double Vision. Yeah, I'm liking the Magmut also. As you see, that was my pre-pick. Sure Strike could be interesting. You like the Priest? It's just a 2/2 for 2. It's not going to really do much for us other than that. I mean, a 2-drop is fine. The fact that it's flash, okay, that's a little bit of upside. Okay. Well said. Well, we're still in pack 2. Again, I feel some more Sure Strikes will be coming our way. Yeah. The Gaggle Master could be a top-end card for us. This does nothing for us. So really, it's only the Gaggle Master or the Hobble Fiend. We have some 2-drops. Yeah, I am kind of liking the Gaggle Master. It can be a finisher for us. I feel like he's good. I have yet to actually play with him. Yeah, Igneous Cur. No, I think it has to be. I think it has to be the Hallowblade. Here's another possible finisher. Although we already have the Punisher. Possibly the meteorite for a little bit of ramp, a little bit of damage. I like having rares, but I feel like the meteorite could do some work for us. I'm gonna stick with that. I don't know if I agree with that. So we have 4 cards that are worth considering. The shield, I think I like the battlements. It's a 5-mana shock, yes, but it can get us to our Punisher a turn earlier. So what do we like better? Well, it's too late now. We already have 1 turret. Okay, when you put it that way, it's hard for me to argue with you. A slag, an ogre. I guess the slag. Rambunctious mutt. I'm gonna take the sniper just for our collection, I think. No. Sure. Pitchburn Devils. Nothing else here. Nothing else here to see. Let's move on. Sure. No, this time I'll take the shield mate. These are both meaningless. Alright, I need to take a closer look. 9 lives. Soulseer is nice. Spellgorge Weird does not fit into our deck. I think it has to be the Soulseer. Nine lives is interesting. Have either of you guys played against with or against 9 lives? Waiting on other players. Transmogrify is strange. I think the Acolyte is kind of what we want. Transmogrify is a strange card. It just is. Do you agree with the Acolyte, or do you feel like this has enough upside to be a pick for us? Okay. Meow. A conspicuous snoop. The Immolator is, I think, is good. Acolyte. What Acolyte? I'm not seeing an Acolyte. Oh, the Bastard's Acolyte. Oh, no, so we're on to the next pick here. I think the Immolator is going to be fine. It's another 2 for 2 with upside. I do like the Valorous Steed, but I think we are looking to be a pretty aggro beatdown kind of. The Salvo, interesting. This is a weird card. I'm kind of liking it, but it'll be hard for us to cast it. The alternative is the Pegasus, which is pretty unexciting. Trader's Greed, no, I don't think so. Or the Arsonist, also unexciting. Alright, I think it's going to be the Salvo then, because we're too late to change our minds. There's another Punisher, pretty funny. So do we like the possibility? I feel like the possibility is actually a real possibility because it guards against flood and screw. The alternative is the steed, which is okay. We already have. I don't want to take two punishers. One is good. We already have one, right? So we already have one. I think having two is a mistake. Secure the scene for some bad removal versus a hobble feed. I feel like we're okay on removal. We have the salvo. We have two of these. We have the guy that we can sack. And this is kind of slow. If there are any preferences for secure the scene, make them known right now. But I think hobble feed might be better for us right now. Really? All right. Now, what does this guy do? Instant sources. We have very few of those. Another ogre. The ogre's not going to work for us. That is true. The charger I think is going to be good. I need to take a closer look. I like the charger here. Oh, land, of course, thank you. I've got to stop suffering from tunnel vision. I wouldn't want more than one of these, though, because we're looking to be a pretty aggro deck. Epitaph Golem? I don't think so, but there's not a whole lot else here. Okay, Golem it is. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make our deck. Pit Brute. Yeah, there's really nothing else. In best of one, he's pointless. Actually, I'm going to take him for our collection. As well as him. Turret Ogre, is it worth taking a Turret Ogre in our... we've already... no, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna run two Turret Ogres, so let's go with that. Nothing here. Or here. Or here. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so the Golem, we're not interested in. Tormod's Crypt, we are not interested in. Let's first pull out all the stuff that we know we're not going to play. I don't know about both of those. I'm going to take the Meteor out for now. I mean, I do agree that it is not the best card we've ever seen. The Thallid is out. How many creatures are we starting with? 18. That's a goodly number. Oh, the Corpse is coming out. The Ruined Halo is coming out. I feel like Ruined Halo would be a reasonably good sideboard card. Turn to Slag. This could be again, if it were what am I saying? If it were enchanted with something that pumps it, then we might consider it like some removal. The tempered veteran, we don't have a lot of counter synergies going on, so I'm not sure if this guy's going to really pull his weight. All right, we need to cut 2 more cards. We have a bunch of 5-drops, a couple of expensive finishers. I think we need to stay with 17 lands. Maybe the short sword. But again, the short sword on him could be good. Thrill of possibility. 17 cards. So the ones that I'm feeling a little bit less sanguine about right now are the removal of the short sword, the removal... no, the tempered veteran. He's going to be less useful unless we can get to the late game. And the shield mate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 creatures that are 1 and 2 drops. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm willing to give this a try, I think, and see how we do. If there are any suggestions, let's hear them. If there are no suggestions, then let's not hear them. Okay. Let's bring it to the front lines and see how we do. Eins minus. What an interesting... I think we have to keep this. We have a 1-drop, we have a 3-drop, and we're fairly close to our taunter. I'd rather have 1 fewer land, but you know, you can't have everything. I think this is a keeper. If there's any compelling argument to mulligan this, let's hear it. Or in my case, let's see it. And if not, then we're keeping. Ah, now we have a 2-drop also. Terrific. Thank goodness for that 1 plains. Makes all the difference. I think we want to go with the Howlblade. Well, let's attack first. Okay. So he's a 2/2. Sure, let's do him. I'm already starting behind the 8 ball. I hate that. I mean, look at this. Did work well for him. I'll give you that. Is there anything I can do? Oh, I could discard it to make it on. What do we like better? I think we like I think we like the Magmut better, and then start attacking with it on the next turn with the battlements. The battlements gives us better mana utilization, but I like the sequence of Magmut and then battlements. Agree or disagree? I was hoping to have that before the rope started. I'm not quite prepared to trade with him just yet. So cancel and let's pass the turn. Oh, stop it. Stop playing things. Dub. Okay, so I think battlements, taunter, and dub is going to be good. Am I willing to trade my Magmut for one of these guys? At this moment, I think no. I think we're not quite ready to press an attack yet. But I need him to slow down for a turn or two. Yeah, I mean, stop it already. Let's try him and see if we can get some things going here. Still have no really good attacks. Where is all of my removal? Now the trouble with playing dub is I don't have enough to do dub and this guy. That's really interesting. One, two, three, four, five, six. No, I can only do only do one. I can do his ability or dub or Gaggle Master. I think it has to be. I think I have to wait so I can get rid of his Vryn Nightmare. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's do this. And then after we dub, we can do that. So why did dub cost? That's why, because of him. So next turn I can dub and do him, and everybody's happy. What does this thing do? Ooh, that's bad. So this will be able to kill anything on the board. I think this is what we have to do. Oh, I forgot to do Magmut. I feel like clearing the board is a good thing to do. Let's attack with our Hallow Blade. It'll pretty much force... I'm going to do it. Magmut and... Oh, yeah, definitely. Yes. I definitely had in mind this guy. There's a good chance I would have forgotten the Magmut again. The life gain, not terrible. And he's going to activate this in response. So I will lose... Oh, only if a creature died. Okay. That is you. Eliminate. I must admit I did not. Sure, now I get it. So let's attack. Yeah, or attack, and I can bring him into play. I feel like first strike on this guy is sort of superfluous. And alright, so things are looking good at this point. This guy is such a house, it's unbelievable. That's annoying. Um, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I eliminate his fetid imp, then I'll win on the next turn because I'll have 3 creatures. So let's do it. Yeah. Hello, Apollo. Good to see you. Well, this is just gravy. Almost. So I admit I did not notice the misplay. Okay, so I'm gonna take a 2-minute respite here to give Apollo a chance to look at our deck. And if anybody has any suggestions for changes, I feel like it's probably reasonably solid. Okay. Let's go back to the fray. How many removal cards? I don't remember. Let's count them. 1, 2, maybe? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 straight up removal spells, and I don't know if you want to consider this taunter. Yeah. What do you want to wait for? What's on your mind, my friend? Yeah, we're playing the Shieldmate. It's a 1/3, and it's a 1-drop. Well, you tell me. So we have here a 2/2 for 2, but with 0 upside in this deck. We have some slow removal. We have this guy, which is the Thrill is okay. I was thinking of Thrill, and I do like Thrill, as I mentioned before, as a guard against Mana Flood and Mana Screw. So, what do the rest of you think? Do you like Thrill possibility over the Shieldmate? Short Sword. Okay, I actually like that a little bit better. The Short Sword actually could help the Taunter. Actually, I am liking the... I like that better, actually. I like the Short Sword on almost any of these guys. Again, this Tempered Veteran is a little dicey in this deck, but it might pull enough of its weight. Okay. Solid recommendation there, Apollo. Short sword it is. Oh, wow. 1-drop, 2-drop, another 2-drop, and our Taunter coming up. Soul Scythe. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this. This is great. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, right, because yes, you are quite right, as you generally are. So my opponent is either having connection issues or he's thinking really hard. One more land will make our Taunter possible. So am I willing to trade one of these for a card in his hand? Maybe just the Chorister and leave this guy back to block. And I can always ping him if nothing happens. So that's what I'm thinking. Attack with the Chorister, hold back to Magma, see how it plays. And I have no time to agonize over this anymore. And I have another impatient opponent. Sure, magma. Oh, right. Another magma? Sure, why not? What I could do is attack with 1 or 2 creatures. If he taps it, then I can... So I can do a 2 for 2. I say attack with the Chorister. If he makes it indestructible, I can then kill it with the Immolator. Okay. I'll wait, and if things are slow, I can ping him twice a turn. I don't think so. 1 more land would be outstanding. Are there any board wipes? Do you guys remember? I don't think there are. There is kind of one in black. Pestilence something or other. Yeah, okay. Short sword, interesting. Yeah, I hear that. Although he may have, 3 others in his hand. Match to Immolator. But then they will trade. Oh, right, of course. Duh. For some reason, I thought it would just be a 4-3. I don't know why. That's annoying. Sure, Turret Ogre, why not? Waiting for that 5th land so we can start doing some stuff with this guy. And these guys for that matter. Did I forget to ping at the end of his turn? Interesting. All right, I don't mind making him use a trick. But I'm gonna hold on. I'm not gonna block with him because I want to save him for possible removal, and I can certainly afford to take 2. That might be a good one to get rid of. Should have done that first, my friend. Okay, that's not terrible. Should I whack it now? While he only has 1 white open? Yeah. And now I'll go ahead and do him. Interesting. Right, I should have attacked first. Quite so. So you know what to type in. Right, exactly right. So it becomes indestructible. So I may as well get rid of his token. Oh. So cancel. Yeah. So he lost 2 cards. Okay. And that's all I can do. Alright, I am tired of this guy. So, let's end the turn. What just happened? Terror of the Peaks, that's bad. Ah. So we need to suit up somebody. Him? Or him? Yeah, I was thinking of that. It is indeed. Yeah. Just trade and be done with it? I can't imagine doing anything. I need to somehow... I think I have to trade. Yeah, I think so also. Let's suit up somebody, because we... No, let's not, because I need the Dragonfire. It costs 1. Why did I think it was 2? Ugh. Really? You've got 1 flying creature in the deck and you're running the Enforcer? Oh, well, he had this guy also. Really? Oh, come on. Trouble is, the only thing that I have to discard is him. Really? Nope, that's game. Well, that was annoying. So yes, a couple of punts on my part, and you people were kind enough to not type it in. You still can, though, and I would not say nay. The 5th land would have helped. Interesting. I had 4 cards. 3 cards? I mean lands. I had 3 or 4 lands in my opening hand, and that was it. No, we didn't mulligan. Boy, I'm seeing this. I mean, we're keeping this. We have a 2-drop, 2 2-drops. I mean, we're keeping this. Not what I wanted to draw, but if we play first versus blue or black, so let's flash him in next turn, I think, or the end of his turn. Okay, we'll miss you. Come back soon. I think the ogre and threaten to really press the attack. Mana Screwage. That will definitely help us. Should have planned. I could still do it. So hello, Misaki. Good to see you. It was free. It was also kind of pointless. That is true. But he would have just blocked with it, so I guess I could have been yeah, you know, you're right, it was free. I need to start thinking in better terms like that. Taunts are coming in next? Yeah. You're absolutely right. It was a free attack. Listen, all I can say is that it's been a long, stressful week. I think Apollo knows the truth of that. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather that than on the Gaggle Master. Sure, let's attack. Get another couple damage in. Excellent. I'm glad. Let's get the Taunter in first. Wall of Runes, how annoying are you? We did not put in Thrill. We may draw the Punisher next. We could attack with everybody and get one in, but we're gonna get one in with that. Now let's do all three, because we're not gonna have enough mana to do that. Alright, so he's going to take 1 damage. Unless he has a trick. It would be funny if I drew the Punisher next turn. So these two will trade. How annoying is that? Short sword or dub would be great. That's not. I could get rid of him and start attacking. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, hey what? Make it known. My plan is to whack his swooper. Make the brawler fight my damage. That's not bad. And end of turn. Wow, you are so smart. Wow. Oh, I've got to get out of this tunnel vision mindset. Yeah. Okay. You are so smart. It fights. Yeah, that's fine. Brilliant. Brilliant. He is brash. I'll give you that. Wow. Apollo for the win. All right, we're 2-1. We move on. Ugh, I would really... Oh, boy. We have a 1-drop and a 2-drop. That's true. Oh, boy. One mountain and we are in clover. What do you think? Take the chance that we'll draw a mountain within 1 or 2? Yeah. So there are... How many mountains in the deck? So there's 7. So we have 7 red mana sources out of... All right, I think it's a fair gamble. I hope so. I wonder what he has to sing about. Vigilance and lifelink. I'm going to offer the trade. And see if I can't bait him into making a bad attack. Or it looks like a bad attack. It looks like a good attack, but... I needed this to be a mountain. Yeah. See if he has a Dragonfire or something. Scorching Dragonfire. You know what I'm talking about. Shock. Or that. Need that mountain. If he attacks, so I double block. Yeah. Because then if he does have removal, I'm opening myself up to a 3/4/2. Oh, come on. Although I can start pumping these guys. Next turn. Mountain, mountain. Oh my gosh. Does he have a better version of our deck? I'm going to just take this. Little surprised that he played that first. First, I don't mind making one of these a first striker. Trouble is, I could get blown out. The trouble with dubbing is because if he has any removal here, then I'm going to get 2 for 1, and it's going to be super painful. Let's try it. I feel like we're kind of behind as it is, and we need to maybe take some more risks. Would have preferred to put the dub on this guy. Or he could sack this for this, and I still get 2 for 1. Interesting. Hello, Radalorian. I haven't seen you in a long time. That is true. You're quite right, Radalorian. How have you been, my friend? And a good afternoon to you. So I feel like if he had removal, but he might have like a sure strike. Sure strike doesn't help because I have first strike also. I am willing to block, and if he's got something, make him use it. If he uses this to finish off the job, then it's 2 for 2, and I'm okay with that. So I'm inclined to block, agree, or disagree. I'm good. My work schedule is well, it's something. Putting in, yeah, all right. He had 2 feats of resistance, and he got them both. Would have been nice to see some feat of resistance. I don't think we saw any in any packs at all. Does anybody recall seeing any feat of resistances? No! Do you look? I mean, can you believe this? I blame Apollo. He said we should draw a mountain. Just kidding. You know that. He may be thinking of, who knows. Okay. I need a mountain, not a plains. We have 75% of the deck's plains, 0% of the deck's mountains. I fail to see what I can draw to get out of this. I can get rid of this guy, but I'm going to take all that damage on the next turn anyway. Not cool. Go ahead, give it another feat of resistance. Or Angelic Ascension. No problem. That was a painful game. So what are we, 1 and 2 or 2 and 2? I think we're 1 and 2. I just can't do well in this format. I tell you, it's extreme. We are 2 and 2. I just can't do well in this format. It's really frustrating. Rattlorian, you want to look at the deck and give us some expert opinion? The thing that's funny is that I'm playing it because I'm trying to like feel like I'm mastering it a little bit more, but I don't feel like it's I don't feel like the format is intrinsically much fun to be. So it's kind of weird. So here's what we have. Pack one, pick one was. What was pack one, pick one? Who remembers? What was pack one, pick one? I don't remember. What was pack one, pick one? The containment priest? I don't remember. Yeah. Maybe I wasn't either, actually. Any thoughts, Rattlorian? All right. Can we get another win before we are kicked out of this draft? We have 2/2 drops. We have removal. I have this. One more land, and we can play the entire hand. I think we keep this. Why is it risky? We have. Yeah, I think we keep. One more land would have been nice, though. Having a red mana source is nice. Okay, and there's our third land. I hope it's not a parade of unending lands, though. Pteranodon. I feel like Dragonfire right now, and then follow up with the Ogre or the Bolt Hound. Right. If he tries to test in training or something, that would be great. Of course, he might have another feat of resistance. Good call, Apollo. Good call. Oh, yes. Wait for the counter trigger. You're right. Of course you're right. Ugh. Lack of sleep. What can I tell you? In my own defense, I put in very long days at work. I have a great deal to do outside of work. And I get up at 4:30 every day. And to be perfectly honest with you, it is pretty exhausting. Feat of resistance, anybody? Or not? He was willing to trade. Go ahead, chunk block. He's got Titanic growth, really? Alright. The snout. Nope, not what I wanted. And he's going to keep making him bigger and bigger. Oh, come on. I guess secure the seam is what I'm hoping for. I think attack with him, and if he blocks with him, I can. No, attack with both of them. Yeah, we have to attack with both of them. He'll be a 3-3. I don't mind trading. And if he blocks him, I can finish him off. Yep. Now, do I get rid of the veteran or the truffle snout? I think the truffle snout. In that case, attacking was a mistake. If he has a feat of resistance, I'll be really annoyed. All right, now I have a 4/4 staring me down. Oh, come on. Bastard's Acolyte now. Do I have any outs? I have to play this. I mean, a 2/3 lifelink for 4. And he is trample. Sure. Terrific. I can take 8. That's 15. I'm telling you, this format is just getting the best of me from beginning to end. So any newcomers here, on the other hand, okay, any newcomers here. On the one hand, I do not pretend to be a great player. The whole point of the stream is to try to get better at limited. But I will say that my run in M21 has been pretty sorry. Most other formats, pretty much every other format, I do okay, well, or poorly, but So what can I say? Thank you so much for the follow. Easy Teasy 27. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your support is greatly appreciated. It really is. We still have time left in our stream, even if we're done with the draft. So stick with me while we see if we open to anything good. And is anybody interested in a brawl game against a random opponent, or perhaps even against one of you people? I never saw the Soul Seer at all. What does this guy do? Oh yeah. I am happy to try brawling Mr. Apollo. Ooh, another terror. Nice. I already opened 1. 2 is fine. Okay. So, let's go to Brawl. No, let's go to... And I will invite you. I forgot your... It is Apple Freak. Here it is. I think I need to select a deck first, so let's do that. Brawl. Hey, you can see my deck, you can see my hand. That's fine, I don't mind. Oh, so... Limited, historic. 30 seconds, you got it. You can have your 30 seconds while I figure out how the heck to get to Brawl. Here we go. So we're going to do best of 1. Coin flip is fine. That is totally up to you. And we're going to pick a deck. Let's try this one. Okay, so we're going to be brawling one of our chatters and I. Now I have a different brawl deck that I kind of like. This one I think is a little more consistent, and plus the other one, Apollo 25, has already seen it. So we're going to try this deck. Maybe we should have done best of 3 actually. Whatever. So yes, it is true that I made some errors in gameplay, but I don't feel like it was more than I typically do or anything like that. So any of you, are you seeing any, what can I say, any broad brush observations, so to speak, if I can mix my metaphors, as to what I might be doing to not be maximizing what I'm doing in this format? Interested in any thoughts you may have? Try a friend battle? Seems to be broke. Okay, so how do you do it? Okay. Okay, so we canceled. Move this over here. Okay, move this back. So I'm accepting. And I'm picking a deck. Say it, see if that works. And here we go. Apple Freak. Apollo is playing Yarok. Oh, yes. Alright, so do I want to keep this? I have a turn 1, 2, or 3. I don't think I like this can very much. I'm going to mulligan. You too, my friend. This is a little bit better. I have 2-drop, 3-drop, a little removal. We're going to keep this. Yarok. Okay, that card is really annoying. Heartless Act. Sure, let's go with a Piper for now. Do I like the Woe Strider better or activating? Let's go with the Lock Flame. Okay, Heartless Act coming your way. It's Death Touch, so no blocks. Another lands would be nice. Sure, let's attack with both. Should I attack with both? Let's attack with neither? Whoops. Sure, let's go. Let's do it. If we take 4 on the next turn, that's fine. 3 would be better. He's annoying. Converted mana cost. Sure, let's do that. Alright, he's gonna attack with these guys. Or not. Let's do a Reef Soul and hold up. He's got Menace. He's the Sorcery. And we'll hold that mana to make a rat. No problem, we can price it, fame him. How many lands have I got? I have 4. So let's go like this. Playcrafter to get rid of one of them. I'm actually sort of okay with that, and then I can make a guy. He has a Death Touch guy, so we're going to pass the turn. So 6, 7, 8, 9. He needs 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this guy. What is? Oh yeah. I think tapping him is your best bet, actually. Yeah. Blackbridge Troll? I think so. And I can bring out Lily on the next turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he needs 2 more lands in order to replay his Yarok. So Apollo, I feel like we've lost some of our audience, some of our chatters, but that's okay because you and I are having fun. Is new guy still with us? I'm grateful for the follow. Oh, I didn't even notice. What is this guy? Yeah. Let's go to combat. See what he does. Okay, we have no good so no attacks. I think the Strider and the Enforcer would be good. Or maybe the Dirge Bat. No. I'm gonna save the Dirge Bat in case I need to kill something. His Yarok is going to come out soon, but I can kill it with one of these. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, so be it. More lands, anybody? So let us... He has no flyers. Send him in. We could sack 2 creatures. Draw 2 cards. Or I can make a zombie. I can make the zombie.
The undead make great minions. Loyal. Rise.
There's Yarok. He's going down. He's gonna tap 2 of my guys. Okay. My turn, sure. Glad to see you here. Any ideas on this very different game? Choose attackers. Who's over here? I still have the Piper of the Swarm. Let's send in him. And then end of turn, I can do this and make a guy. Oh, that's interesting. That's probably a good one to get rid of. So I think we're going to dirge bat something, maybe this guy. And I think we're going to have everybody... Oh, that's annoying. Maybe we'll dirge bat to the other guy. Oh. Gravedigger. Interesting choice. So how many... Oh, that might be a good one to get rid of. He's going to keep gaining life. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, we're gonna do that to start drawing some cards. Gravedigger maybe? Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What is he pulling back? This is like the longest game I've ever played with this deck. Okay, so let's do this. No reason not to. So let's see how many creatures he has in here. He has the Lynx, Triton, Druid. Yeah, he's got a lot. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna dirge. What's a good one to give flying to? Him. Even though he can keep tagging it, but he's gonna have to keep sacking creatures to make it happen. We're going to draw a card and lose a life at the end of his turn. Oh, let's go to combat first. Let's keep the Death Touch guy back. Stop playing that guy. He has 32 cards. I have 37 cards. This is really like one of the most epic Brawl games I've ever played. This is crazy. Oh my god. And he's gonna bring him back in, isn't he? So he's got 60. Massacre Worm, are you kidding me?
Dad. I'll find you. They were allowed to serve in waste not, I've learned much. Dad is enlightening.
Wow. All right, I've had enough. Apollo, you have taken me to school. I have no good removal here. All right, I'll let you have the win. I mean, I'll let you have the full bloody illusion. That's what I mean. I mean, the win is obviously yours. Okay, you spanked me nicely. I hope you feel better. Okay. I think that's going to do it for me for today. Anybody interested in raiding? Let me see if there's anybody worth raiding. Hang on. Let's see. The only one who is playing Magic right now of my friends is Jamie Topples, and other people playing are Ash Lizzle. What we could do is we could raid somebody who has kind of a low viewership. The lowest one here is somebody with 19 viewers. Are you up for it? What do you say, guys? Let's give it a try. ITTA. So let's give that a try. If you're leaving after I sign off, that's going to leave hardly anybody left. So you know what? I think well, I guess it's up to you, Radalorian, and anybody else there who may be silent. Are you interested in raiding the Ita, who is, as far as I know, an unknown kind of like me? Okay, here we go. So raid the Ita. All right, so thank you all, as always, for everything. Good stream. The playing was kind of whatever. Maybe we can get them next time. I sure hope so. So take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and I would very much look forward to interacting with you again next week, I hope. Maybe even sooner. We'll see. Take care, my friends.